in this world. There are a lot of things that are beyond our control. But what you do have control over is how you react to whatever happens in your life. What I now know is that we all become exactly what you believe. There was a lesson in excellence that I learned that has stayed with me forever. And that is, when you do well, when you do your best, people notice. I loved reading, and reading was my friend, my companion. It was my escape. So in the third grade, when we were given the book Honestly, Katie John to read, and I turned my book report in 3 days after the book was given, we'd had 2 weeks, Miss Driver couldn't believe it. And Miss Driver told Miss Duncan and all the teachers in the teacher's lounge, that's what they talked about, that little Winfrey child. The reaction from my third grade teacher to me turning in the book report early said, "Oh, I like that. When you do well, people notice. When you do your best, people notice." And that is true. Whether you are making fries at a fast food restaurant, if yours are the best fries, people always want to come to your line. And so wherever you are, always do your best, and doing your best puts you at the next level. That is the lesson I learned in the third grade, and I've never forgotten it. What I know is you got to take responsibility for the space you hold here. And understand that the third law of motion, which says for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, that is my religion. That is the fundamental construct of my religion. And by that, I mean, I know that every thought that I think, every thought that I have that moves into action is going to create an opposite and equal reaction. So everything that I put out into the world is going to come back. It's the golden rule on steroids. The golden rule on steroids. It's true that as you do unto others, they will do unto you. It's already done. As you are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time, because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward. And the sooner you get that, the sooner your life gets into gear. This is what I know from doing 25 years and thousands of interviews on the Oprah show. It does not matter where you come from. I have seen people come out of the desert, walk across the desert, being born in the most dire of circumstances. Doesn't matter what your mama did, whether she did or had a PhD or no D. What matters is now, this moment, and your willingness to see this moment for what it is, accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward. I just want to end with this. Yeah. There are no mistakes. There really aren't any, because you have a supreme destiny. When you're in your little mind, in your little personality mind, where you're not centered, where you really don't know who you are, that you come from something greater and bigger, and that we really all are the same. When you don't know that, you get all flustered. You get stressed all the time, wanting something to be what it isn't. There is a supreme moment of destiny calling on your life. Your job is to feel that, to hear that, to know that. And sometimes when you're not listening, you get taken off track. You get in the wrong marriage, the wrong relationship, you take the wrong job. Yeah, but it's all leading to the same path. There are no wrong paths. There are none. There's no such thing as failure, really, because failure is just that thing trying to move you in another direction. And the truth is, for me and for every person, every single thing that has ever happened in your life is preparing you for the moment that is to come. A lot of people don't know their purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, your immediate goal is to figure that out, because otherwise you're just wandering around here. So the moment you can figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing, the sooner you are able to get about the business of doing that. Life is about growth and change. When you are no longer doing that, that is your whisper. That is your whisper that I am supposed to do something else. The universe speaks to us always, first, in whispers. And a whisper usually in your life feels like, that's odd. Or, that doesn't make any sense. Or, is that right? It just really feels like that. It's that kind of subtle. And if you don't pay attention to the whisper, it gets louder and louder and louder. And I say, it's like getting thumped upside the head. You don't pay attention to that. It's like getting a brick upside your head. You don't pay attention to that, the brick wall falls down. The thing that I strive to do best is be here, be now. Right here, right now with you. The reason why we've had such a good time is because I'm not thinking about somebody else's, but I'm not thinking about how much time do we have left and how many questions you're going to have and what are you going to ask me. Just be here, be now, so that I can enjoy this experience. And so I don't have I don't live in the past. I don't carry the past into this moment because I do the Oprah show. I learned how not to do that. That's what all of those years of non-therapy, but paying attention to the guests on the show, the way they live their lives, what the experts had to say, what I've learned from paying attention. God can dream a bigger dream for me, for you, than you could ever dream for yourself. When you've worked as hard and done as much and strived and tried and given and pled and bargained and hoped, surrender. When you have done all that you can do and there's nothing left for you to do, give it up. Give it up to that thing that is greater than yourself and let it then become a part of the flow. No matter what you do, you're a pharmacist, you're a lawyer, you're a teacher, you're a mother, you're a doctor, you're a scientist, you're a clerk, you're a receptionist. If you shift the paradigm of your life to not how much money can I make, how successful can I be, but you shift the paradigm to significance. How can I be of significance through the service that I have to offer? Everything changes. Everything changes. You know, it's that whole adage of the guy in the flower shop who says, I'm not selling flowers, I'm offering beauty.